Hello? Uh, can everybody hear me? Hold on 1 second, I'm just gonna... Okay. Okay, that's good to hear. Hello everybody. I might just wait for a few more people to pop into the stream, but we will see about that. Let's see here. I'm just making sure that I've got everything properly set up before we begin. Okay. I guess it's. I should get started then. Passive aggressive typing noises. Not really passive aggressive. Just regular typing noises. Okay, oh hello Bob, glad to see you again. Yeah, drawing streams are back, baby. And just live streams in general, because I have not been able to do really much of anything for the past few months. Mainly due to the fact that, mostly due to the fact that, life's just been very busy. Like, ever since I've gone to college, I've basically got no free time. Like, none at all. Monster profile, let's just start up a new canvas. So, yeah. Like, in terms of, like, my plans for the year, yeah, I'm currently, like, an island behind schedule. Like, I was hoping to get, like, Shell Shoreline out by at least now. But college has basically left me with no free time, so I'm currently picking up where I'd left off a couple months ago. Oh, the endless assignments. Yeah, in terms of the song's progress, it is halfway done. I've managed to get enough made to actually make an actual trailer, which is practically the same thing that I did with Neon Nightscapes. So yeah, back. I am back. I'm finally here. Let's do some drawing. Yeah, guys, basically, since I'm not sure if any of you guys remember from the last drawing stream, since that's been a long time since I actually last did a drawing stream. Basically the whole gist of it is basically you guys request monsters for me to redesign or draw in my own style. And, yeah, I just draw it or redesign it. And then I draw and redesign it. Mostly redesign. also another good thing is that I've gotten a lot more comfortable drawing stuff digitally. So yeah, if you guys want a monster for me to draw, just pop it down in the chat and I'll start drawing. Yeah. Let's see here. I'll let people start throwing in their requests before I pick one. Okay, so draw Pentumbra. Yeah, that could be an easy start. The creature, the most creature of all creatures. Oh, I love Pentumbra. To answer your question on what I was studying in college, Bob, I'm studying game art and design. So yeah, I'll start doing this guy. Basically, it's kind of like a mix between like just art and like coding. Like it's all computer stuff that I'm and mostly stuff that I'm interested in. There are a few subjects that I just couldn't care less about, but it's the same with any course, really. Oh yeah. Okay, let's bring him up to do his spindly legs. Yeah. So yeah. I've got graphic design major in progress. We could combine our god power once we graduate. Yeah, we could. Like I'm actually very happy with like how things have turned out. Like I'm actually like able to like code like a very basic, like barely functioning level. If I've actually got time left on the stream, I actually might try and like show off what I made in college. Basically, they made a remake of a game that I actually made. A game that I actually played around that time, being Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I actually remade one of the levels, well, the very first level from the game. Give or take a couple of features I just couldn't figure out within the time frame. Such as picking and throwing enemies. Or just, climbing ladders. But a lot of things I managed to figure out. Okay. Time to do the plasmic wrappings of... Actually, wait. What if I give him, like, foot warmers? Yeah. Yeah. Ba-do-do. Yo. Do-do. Of course, in terms of plans for the future of my channel, I'm also thinking of doing something special related to the Grasslanders. Let me just see here. Okay, that's one leg done. Time to do the next. those knobbly knees. Actually, wait. No. No knees. Going to actually make him a bit more interesting here. There you go. Da do 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 ba do ba do ba do 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 ba ba do ba do 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 da da ba do ba da da ba da ba 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 do 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 ba do ba da 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 ba do 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 do. Oh my goodness, time to just do this here. Time to do another leg here. Okay. That's leg number 3, and finally leg number 4. Okay, just gonna finish up with the last foot, and then I can read some of the chat because I need to balance. I haven't really been streaming in like quite a while due to, you know, college sucking up all the free time I used to have. Okay, so since we're talking about Ethereal Workshop, I've decided the best Ethereal, in my opinion, is probably Whale. Honestly, Whale is actually quite a, you know, a good monster, I have to say. I'm very glad I finally managed to get one of them. Then we've got, yeah. So, Pentumbra, for some reason, reminded me of Persona, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just like the colors or like the spindly nature of him. Yeah, Pentumbra's sound is wild, I will say. It feels like the kind of effect dump I would attempt to mash together into a monster sound. Yeah. I have now. How have I only just realized this stone only has a mustache? Yeah, I have actually recently like changed my well, ever since I've officially become old, aka 20. Now that, you know, I am pretty much an adult now, since I'm, you know, and since I'm pretty much an adult now, I have to change my persona to actually reflect how I actually look. And, of course, since I have had a mustache for quite a while, and only recently have I actually been able to make it work, I now have a mustache on my Sona. Also, yeah, the mustache actually does look like that in real life, by the way. Okay, that's 4 of the 5 limbs done. You are rocking that sash, though. Thanks. For an unknown but good reason, the eyes look oddly adorable to me. Do you have curly hair as well? Does your Sona really look like a cartoon you? Yes, I do actually have curly hair. It's been my primary defining feature ever since, I was born. I'm pretty if I recall correctly, I actually think I was actually born with my curly hair. Mumbo jumbo. This isn't the first time that somebody's actually compared me to him. I think one of the first people was actually myself. Maybe just into mannerisms and things. Okay. Now I want the hand to be pointing downwards. Like so. Do 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 do. My hair is curly and I actually hate it. You actually hate it? I have a long curly mullet. Honestly, I don't understand why you hate curly hair, because I love my curls. Of course, it does suck whenever it's like summertime and the heat is too much for you. In fact, for a good few years, I actually just straight up cut off all my curls as soon as the 1st of May, since that's when summer starts. Not even an adult and I still look like my aunt. Oh my. Well, according to your mum. Yeah, that is something. Okay, that's this guy almost done. Time to actually add in some little additions that I would have liked on the actual monster itself. Mostly just some spikes or horns. Just added something to make him a little bit less flat. Like, there's nothing wrong with the actual Pentumbra design. I actually love him a lot. I just wanted to add some spikes to him, though. My hair is as messy as my Sona's hair just makes it. Though I'm trying to train it not to fall in front of my face. So I might have to change my Sona's hairdo somehow. Oh, the frills. Oh, right. Good call, North. Actually, good call. I forgot about the frills. Oh, I cannot stop thinking about that one video about Pentumbra and Anglo meeting up. Oh, I love that video. Oh, they are so creature, those two. say, like, Pentumbra is honestly, like, one of the most genius monsters out of all time. Like, a Shadow Quad, for the Shadow Quad, it's a quad that literally makes a shadow so it can make its sound. Like, the whole concept behind this monster is genius. And it's even executed wonderfully as well. Unfortunately, when it comes to, the fan-made interpretations of this guy, Ghost Simp is the only one who has managed to successfully emulate him. No shade on anyone else who actually, used Pentumbra in, their islands, but from what I have seen from my limited time seeing fan-made interpretations, yeah, Ghost Simp did it the best. Yeah. Let's see. And then her name the amount of limbs on their body, and Umbra, the shadow elemental theming. Fun fact, Marshy. Umbra is actually Latin for shadow, so that's why often the word Umbra has popped up in like many dark themed things. It also sounds like Antumbra and Penumbra, like parts which are both parts of an eclipse. Which this guy is actually kind of, and this guy actually is kind of an eclipse as well, if you think about it. Okay, time to create the shadow. Because we cannot have Pentumbra without his little shadow. One could only, although to be honest, one could only imagine the shadow sigil actually being designed after Pentumbra's shadow. Imagine for an anniversary month, Mimic was on every island and mocked all the bad sounding monsters. Oh, imagine if Mimic mimicked a percussion monster. Oh yeah, Bob, that would be an interesting thing. Yeah. Okay, time to cast the light. And I think we should be done with Pentumbra. Oh wait. Okay. Time. Should I keep it? Honestly, I think I can actually easily color this guy in. Actually, no, I'll keep him as a sketch. For now, at least. Ow! At least we actually got confirmation that, you know, Mimic is actually going to be on multiple islands. So I can actually see Mimic actually traveling to the 5 natural islands. I'm actually kind of thinking, what if the triple element ethereals were actually native to the mirror dimension? Since the ethereal energies are a lot more stronger in that dimension than the one in the main dimension. Okay. I'm still hell-bent on it getting its own island. North, honestly, Mimic getting its own island is kinda redundant. There are at least there's already 3 islands in MSM that have all 30 natural monsters. I think the most likely option is Mimic just going to Gold Island, since that is technically the natural island. I haven't seen Mimic in game yet, but for most people I hear it sucks. Honestly, I wouldn't say Mimic sucks in game, but I am certainly not a fan of the sound. I can respect the sound. I can respect, you know, Mimic's inclusion in Fire Oasis, but doesn't mean I'm actually a fan of the sound itself. Okay. Tribal gold and what? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let me actually check out the MSM ions real quick. I know there's 3 of them that have all 5 natural ions. Plant ion. Gold. Oh yeah, the Colosseum. That's the other one that has all natural monsters. Actually, 4 if you count Composer Island, actually. Let's see here. Oh, hello, Lucy Cleaver. I'm glad you can join the stream. And yeah, he's gone. Okay, so the next one is going to be Meebkin. Okay, since I'm actually wanting to actually color in this sketch, I might actually no, I'll color in the sketches later. Now that I actually know how to color them in very, very, very quickly. Yeah, let's do Meebkin next. There isn't going to be too much I'm going to change about him. But honestly, can I say something? Honestly, I actually do like Meebkin's design a lot. Like, he's honestly like he's possibly like one of the top 3, top 5 like favorite ethereals, just from the design alone. Maybe just because I just love like the stained glass parts of his body. Like there's like parts of his body that just look like stained glass, and I just love it. It actually kind of inspired me to make my own monster that have parts of it made out of stained glass. In fact, you can see the silhouette of that in the Shell Shoreline trailer that I just dropped today. Of course, Meepkin is also one of the very few monsters on Ethereal Workshop that actually represent the crystal element. Like, I think, like, as of right now, only, like... I think, as of right now, only Meepkin, Meepkin, Flask, and Pentumbra actually, you know, represent the crystal element itself. Like, out of all the triples with the crystal element, I feel like Meepkin is the one that kind of represents the crystal element the most. With like glassy see-through eyes, his stained glass, you know, and his like stained glass belly. Not to mention like the Meep himself. Not to mention that the dude itself already looks like he's made out of blown glass. Kind of like Hot Fire Oasis. Frankly, if Flask didn't exist, I would have preferred this to be a crystal plasma and poison. Actually, you know, I am going to draw this guy from memory, just to see. Actually, nah. I'll pull up a reference image, just so I know I'm doing it right. La 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 da la 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 da da. Oh yeah, I'm doing it completely wrong. But I actually might do it my own way, actually. Yeah. Okay. Do do la 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 la. Well, I've actually made him like kind of like those glass frogs, where you can actually see like like the glass frogs where you can actually like see their insides. I think that could be like an interesting idea for this to blend into this guy. He also kind of reminds me of like a butterfly. Meatbeacon actually kind of reminds me of like a butterfly chrysalis as well for some reason. Like those or like butterfly wings with like the prismatic like scales on him. Yeah, going to make his fingers all spindly. Kind of like a frog's. Because that's what Meatbeacon reminds me of the most. It kind of reminds me of like a poison dart frog almost. Okay, so yeah. For one of your islands, you should draw the thumbnails as that monster. But it's like they've been thrown at the camera, so it's just their face squashed against the glass of the camera. I might do that for Snurtle. Like, that's something that would be perfect for Snurtle. Am I the only one who thinks Meatbeacon looks like a chicken? Like, I think I can kind of see that, but not really. Upon the investigation purpose, Penjumper sounds like a What the? Oh no! Meatbeacon don't. Hello, Vic. Glad you can join us in the stream. I am currently drawing Meatbeacon at the moment. Well, more redesigning him. What the? Holy moly. What the? Oh no. Do not reverse the sound of Pentumbra. He's apparent. Holy moly, I need to take a breath real quick. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, time to do the Meep stick now. Going to make the weirdly proportioned limbs as I did for the other arm. Okay, let's do the frill. Can I just say that Meepkin actually makes quite the unusual sound? Like the dude is like is like half percussion monster, half like instrument monster, and it's quite unusual. Actually, yeah, I'll just make it like have it start here. I believe it's an Anklum. me, me effed up. Me effed up Anklum noises compels you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Remember when everyone thought Meepkin was called Ogler? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that vividly. Oh my goodness. Jasper also has made an Onklong monster, one of his exotics on Fossil Falls. Yeah, I think that's actually that's actually possibly when I first heard of the instrument. Although in all honesty, Meepkin sounds a lot more different from what I've heard an Onklong sounds like. I think it's actually how you pronounce it. Anklong? Onklong? I don't know. Okay, time to do the weird fingery things. I'm making Meepkin even more unusual. There we go. Should I? Yeah, I think I should extend the fingers. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Done. I've definitely made Meepkin more frog-like. Which is kind of the intention, because I actually do like Meepkin like a lot. Like, he's definitely an A-tier monster in terms of how much I like it. He's not the most heavy hitter of the monsters, but he's just very, very nice. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to just do the Meebus stick next. Actually, I changed the opacity of the things just so I can focus on this. Actually, move it down a bit. Let's start off by just drawing the basic shape of the Meeb. Okay, okay, so, Mipkin should have played a Snake Charmer tune. That muted all your monsters on the theater work forever. Yeah, some sound fonts aren't quite exact. So, okay, let's see. Wait, I wonder if I can 360 its head as well. Oh my! Oh, I shouldn't have painted that animation right. That's a lot more. There's a lot more you can 360 other than its arms. Oh. Okay, time to do the Meebs. Time to do the Meebs, just grasping onto the Meeb stick. No. Nah. Let's see. I'll have to try and pull up an image of another Meeb so I know. Oh yeah, I'm doing it backwards. Yeah, no wonder it looks so wrong. I was drawing the Meeb backwards, or rather, you know, the body shape of him backwards. Okay, so that's supposed to be like that, and then that is supposed to be. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm really focusing on the small details here. The most unimportant things, but what can I do? The Meeb holding on to for dear life. Okay, time to do the twisted fibers that make up the Meeb stick. Okay, time to do the other one. Let me just grab this here. Control C, Control V. Rotate it 180 degrees. Canvas size, extend width. Actually, both width and height. By 10%. Tusky ambassador decided to describe Xert in 2 words. Acid reflux. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me of that, Marshy. Oh, I am all too familiar with that. Okay, time to bring back the Meebikin. Turn this down. And start rubbing out the excess lines. And we're almost done. I'll just have to add in some like special. Thank God Xert doesn't produce a smell apparently. Oh yeah, thank goodness Xert doesn't make a smell because it's gonna be horrid if it actually did. Yeah, like seriously, you would not want to know what that smell would actually smell like. Ugh. Here we go. Meebikin is done. On to the next guy. Wait, what should be the next guy, actually? I wonder if anyone's actually going to suggest any fan-made monsters. Okay, let's see. Let's see what people suggest. Actually, let's do one last adjustment. Tusky should resign Gusky. Wait, Gusky? Yeah, who's Gusky? Single element of evil slime. Okay, so yeah, I might whip up a quick Gusky before we move on to Pianster. Thankfully, I've got this nice sludgy green color prepped from something I was doing yesterday. So yeah, gonna have like a nice. Okay, so Gusky's an evil Tusky. If that's the case, then no, it's gonna be angry. First off, we're going to add in the tusks, which are the opposite of Tusky's tusks, pointing downwards. Followed by spiky flute tufts. He's not slimy, he's spiky. Adding in evil eyebrows. Evil eyebrows. Actually, no. He's gonna have no side tufts. Instead of us having side tufts, he's gonna have a mohawk. Okay, and I'm going to add in claws instead of feet stumps because regular Tusky doesn't have claws. And now we do this tail, which is as straight as possible. There we go. Okay, let's move on to something more serious. I will quickly pull up a reference once I get a nice dark brown color for the sketch. Okay, so let's pull up. Oh right, let me just turn off audio real quick. Okay, let me pull up reference image. Save to watch later. Okay, found our little guy. I got my reference image. Let's begin. Okay, let's see. Let's make this guy look a bit more primal, shall we? Let's just take this guy out of the hamster ball. Actually, something else. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, starting off with the head, then moving on to the body. How does he play the piano without the hamster ball? All will be revealed in due time, my friend. This is gonna be like one of those like big redesigns. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna crank up the rubber size. Gotta be more like this way. Okay, and oh yeah, I forgot. The Charlites, the anniversary of the Charlites, is coming up in like 6 days, and I've got nothing planned for it. I'll have to come up with something. How am I supposed to do the legs? That's the main important part. Six limbs, it can be quite a challenge to work with. I think I can figure this out. New layer, turn on opacity. Here we go. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's make him just do this. Yeah. See, kind of like a wither kind of instrument that he's playing. Moving on to the eye, nostril, and teeth. Alright, yeah, I forgot about that. Move that part. Actually, just merge layers, actually. And there we go. Okay, there we go. Adding the keys here. 3, 1, 2. Okay, let's do the face itself. I think that's him almost done. First, oh yeah, also add a little rib cage to him. Going pure primal with this one. Diddle 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 doo. Do 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 diddle 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 doo. Ba diddle diddle doo. Diddle diddle doo doo. Diddle diddle doo. and here's here. Add a little skull helmet to this guy, and finally add some horns to it. That's him almost done. And in the paws, the little nub for the tail. And also some stripes. There we go. A more primal looking Pianster. Perhaps Piansters should be contained within their hamster balls. Okay. Whoops. What's the next guy? I should draw your form of Trianstall. I'll check who that guy is. I think it's the one from the Ghost Timpa collab. The one that Tusky appeared in. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I might try that out. Let's see what everyone else is. Maybe this was the Piansters. This is what Piansters looked like before the Aristogalactic Empire established, and they learned to be more civil. That could be something. I just wanted to do it because I feel like a primal look would be nice on this guy. Okay, new Trianstall. I'm going to assume you just have to keep the pyramids. Okay, that's all. Okay. I'll go for pink color this time. Okay, so the only restriction is the prism, is the pyramidal shape. Okay, time to go a little bit crazy on this one. Let's try and push what this monster can really be. Okay. The only limit is that it has to be a tetrahedron. Then I can work with that. And by work with that, I mean turn it into a dragon. Or is it a pentahedron? Or pyramid? Actually, what is a pentrahedron? Hold on, I'm going to look that up. Pentahedron. What is that? Oh, it's just a pyramid. Yeah. So I was right in saying that pentahedrons are pyramids. Rotate. And shrink. Wants to be a bit better. Thankfully I've gotten some practice when it came to drawing dragons, so I might as well flex off some refinements. Okay, let's see here. I should start with the feet now. Actually, no. I'll do the forelimbs first. Actually, guys, what are your guys' favorite Celestials? Just curious. Okay, so I was born in July, so my favorite is in fact Galvana. Honestly, nothing wrong with actually liking Galvana. Like on Starhenge, she was actually pretty good, and a perfect way to end the song. Although not that great over in Celestial Island. Regardless, I actually do look forward to seeing her adult form, since it's certainly going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay, Vamp. Yeah, honestly, Vamp is a very basic choice, Marshy, I have to say. Vamp is a good Celestial, I have to say, like, consistently. it's a consistently good Celestial. Another one I'm actually quite interested to see their adult form. Because, like, the young form of Vamp is literally just it's in pristine condition. So I'm curious to see how the adult will take it. It will twist its design, because there's literally no guessing on how it will actually end up. Like, listen, like literally, like the last thing I was expecting for Syncopite was for it to become a rapper with those gem encrusted Jordans. Okay, I think that's it. It's done. Okay, another one. What kind of monster should I do next? Let's just see how many people are in here. I remember one person asked me to do Snurtle. Due to their baby nearly 4 elder worms, I could see a Vamp becoming sort of mechanic or sailor. That could be true. It's better than Logan's suggestion. Honestly, Marshy, I feel like anyone who tries to make a prediction on what Vamp is going to be wrong, because but the adult Celestials are curveballs after curveballs. And in all honesty, I don't think a lot of them actually land. Don't have them land in terms of concepts. Like, I guess this, like, in all honesty, like, the adult Celestials are the only monster sets that has consistently made me go, ugh, when it comes to their adult forms. Like, the only exception to that is Ludwig, Glacier, and Furnos, and Hornicle. I have to say, like, some of the adult Celestials are actually really good. Especially both Ludwig and Furnos. Like, adult Furnos is the best Furnos. Like, adult Furnos is best Furnos, and you cannot change my mind. You can draw one of my monsters. Oh, right, yeah, I'll have to check that out. Let's see, what is it? Opposite of Shadow Light. In completely different classes. Honestly, like, in all honesty, I don't really mind that much about, the comparison between Shadow and Light for adult Ludwig. Mainly because, like, the end result is, like, truly amazing. Like, holy moly. Wonder what the others are up to. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-da, do-do-do, ba-do-do, ba-da-do, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-do-do-do-do, da-ba-ba-ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do. It could have been crystal with all that glitter, but nope, they pick light. Well, you do know that, you know, with retrospect, it still makes sense given how Pentumbra is the monster that lacks mech instead of crystal, so it cannot be Shadow's opposite. So crystal cannot be Shadow's opposite. No, honestly, if there ever was a fifth magical element, it's probably going to be dark. Although, then again, it mightn't, given its overlap with Shadow. Although Shadow and dark are conceptually different things in the end, with Shadow having more of an emphasis on scary and spooky stuff, while Crystal is all. Meanwhile, darkness might be all about like literal darkness. Excuse me. With all this talk about light stuff, I might actually draw myself a Florus. A rare Florus, because I really like the rare Florus. Like, it is such a cool, rare magical. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. You guys actually question if you guys actually list. Do you guys have like any fan-made monsters from like people you could watch that you want me to redesign? Like any guys that you're finding popular, like the Wanderings, the Terranians, you know, that kind of stuff. So you're looking for something to draw. Yes, I am actually. I actually have to draw a little small. I'll draw a little small while I wait for, you know, ideas for people to send in. Also, I am looking for like specific monsters, so general classes don't really narrow it down for me. Just little doodle of a small rare Florus, because I love rare Florus. I also just like the whole like it's just such an unusual monster, but I like it. Draw Brontera. It did get a redesign. Oh yeah, I know about Brontera's redesign. Yeah, I'm pretty well aware of that. Maybe the reason why I like Rare Flora so much is because A, I like red is my favorite color, and B, I like the black and white, skirt lights because that is cool. I also like when Rare Flores taps both panels on her dress. Instead of her hair lighting up grey, it goes in a checkered board pattern, which I find very nice. Be more of a nub shape. Nub time. Little arms. Here we go. Okay, now I'm done with that side tangent. Let's get back to the main stuff. So Brontera. Small Zert next. Yeah, might do another. I'll do Small Zert afterwards. Okay. Just a bit tired. Oh, dang, no Fancus, I think. I have to find it. I'm actually curious, when will Chrono Chapel come out? Like, all the Chronolings are done, apart from one Curseling, but yeah. Oh, hello, Cluttery Guy. Glad you can join the stream. How are you doing, by the way? I am currently drawing Brontera at the moment. Don't we have 4 Curselings? Yeah, but I do think that there's going to be a 5th one. Like, the Curseling for Famine hasn't been out yet, so... yeah, there's still one more Curseling to go. Okay, Brontera. This is a. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm actually doing really good now that college is all finished. I'm currently just getting hard at work on my own projects now that college is finished. Including the second Shardite Island. Which the trailer I have actually dropped the trailer for today. But technically famine counts as pestilence. If famine counts as pestilence, then conquest is the last curseling then. It's either conquest or famine, so have a good night. See ya, Marshy. Yeah, let's start. I think after Brontera, I think I've got enough time for one more. One more sketch. Maybe afterwards I can just color them all in. Just turn down the brightness of the sketch lines and then color them in. Color them in. Mm-hmm. I honestly think I'm just gonna draw him in my own style. I also have thought about making maybe next week I could probably probably try and compose a mini island over the course of the live stream, because I've always wanted to do that. And also the fact that I actually already have an entire mini island roster ready for action. Yeah. I am actually really looking forward to this, to Starstruck Island for the Wanderlings, because it's the fifth and maybe final island of the Wanderlings. Since there's no guarantee if every monster creator is willing to actually make a Quint Island. Of course I am. But it might be a couple of years before I actually get around to doing it. Realistically speaking. It seems like the island's going to be on the moon. Yeah, honestly I do think it will be. Oh, excuse me. In all honesty, I do think that Blaret should have had a black and white color scheme. I think I remember, actually, hold on one second. Let me just hold on one second. One second. I actually have made this real quick. I'll just have to find it. Missing monsters? No. Close the shards folder. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. And honestly, I think Blaret should have been black and white like this. Mainly because it kind of makes him look more like a skunk, which further helps, helps lend him towards the poison element. Although it could also work as a good rare. I think the blue looks more poison worthy. Honestly, I feel like the blue makes him more plasmatic rather than poisonous, because if you look at this, you kind of think that, like, oh, that's kind of like a skunk. This Halloween costume? Honestly, that could work as a Halloween costume if we add some more stuff to him. Blaret isn't a skunk, it's a ferret. I know Blaret is a ferret, but didn't stop me from getting skunk vibes off of him. I thought Blaret was a monster. He is a monster in My Singing Monsters. Way away. Way away, way away. Honestly, I think Blaret is a ferret monster. So, yeah, both, I guess. Maybe more like this. Trying to give him like the illusion that like when I actually first saw Brontera, I actually thought that he had glasses on, but it was actually just the spots around his eyes. So trying to actually give him like the illusion that he kind of has glasses on, because that's something it's just a little detail that, while it mightn't be intentional, it's something I like. I kind of like a go. Like Brontera just kind of gives me nice old like grandfather vibes for some reason. Looks like a gentle soul. So yeah, I actually do like his redesign though. Like, yeah, he's really nice. I wonder if we ever get any more, if we will ever get any more Mirror Islands. Because honestly, I really like the Mirror Islands. They are like really cool. like how they're how they kind of represent the ethereal elements while still being the natural elements. It's just something nice. I was thinking of Mirror Magicals. Honestly, I was actually kind of thinking of Mirror Magical Islands myself, but yeah, Mirror Haven as well. Actually, if there were to be a sixth ethereal element, what would that sixth ethereal element be? Because honestly, if it were up to me, honestly, I would have actually made this because in all honesty, I think time would be a wonderful sixth element to the ethereals, because I feel like for some reason just feel like it would just fit wonderfully in there. I don't know why though. I just feel like time would be like a very good sixth element for the ethereals. I really want the Poison Squad to either be a drone sect or something based off of sci-fi culture of radiation power kaijus, or both. Yeah, kaiju monster wouldn't be. I'd actually like a kaiju monster. Also, would like another drone sect. At least that monster family actually has like a substantial and oh, what's that word? Like it's like inconsequential, but the opposite of that. Consequential? Notable? It'll come to me eventually. Like, it's the second time something like this happened. Like, the drone sex is a family of monsters that, has a decent amount of members in them. Unlike the Gazkin, which only have 2. I feel like if you want to establish a monster family, you should probably first have at least 3 monsters in said family. Consequential? Any elements I try to think doesn't seem to fit, but time seems like it would. Yeah. I lack a brain. Me too. Well, I guess I'm in that same boat as well. Yeah, what if I make it more like a caveman club? Hold up. It's only a couple of weeks' time before Life Formula comes, and potentially with it the 5th wave of Ethereal Workshop. we've got like Cuddleoft with Exclaiming Nova and Randwire with Jazzberry. Honestly, in all honesty, I do like Cuddleoft's design. I am actually just going to go on record that I actually don't like Cuddleoft's sound. I feel like Exclaiming Nova didn't really misunderstood the part where it was supposed to work on Ethereal Workshop. Do you guys think we will get the last triple and the quads, or just one triple and the quad? I say we'll get one triple and one quad, and during Summer Song we will get the poison quad. I guess after that, I guess it'll be anniversary month when the Ethereal Quint will be revealed. If they decide to do that. Okay, time to build Stonehenge on top of this guy because I've been lost in thought. Not to mention, like, ethereal quads are, like, really hard to get. Like, I'm still stuck on Vention. And then one of my friends from college got Pentumbra first, like, second try. So, yeah. Fun. I know for certain that we will be guaranteed the Crystal Quad, which is my second most anticipated quad after the Shadow one. Funnily enough, I actually like the Shadow element more than the Crystal element, which is very unlike me, given how I have a gigantic collection of gemstones. There we go. Add Stonehenge on top of him. I got Whale after a month and a half last week. Oh, yeah, same. It took me months of trying for me to get my Whale. And apparently, Vention is harder. I'm going to be lucky if I ever get 2 quads by the end of this year because, yeesh. Also, a question. Does the monster that you use to transmutate into the quad, does the level affect how likely it is to get it? That's my question. Vention impact was too much for Dusky. Frankly, I actually have no idea what's going to be revealed this anniversary month because it's certainly going to be something, but I have zero idea what. Because, like, we've basically exhausted any and all predictable new islands for MSM. Like, anything is pretty much... Any new island is just wild speculation at this point. Actually, hold up. I'm actually gonna look that up. One second. Let's look at Pentumbra. I'll just check the chat as well. I wish the MSN Wiki had a stability percentage thing for the guys. Yeah. Honestly, same as well. Like, they got, like, a part of the calculation, like, you know... a fan island would be cool. Made by some fans. Drawing's looking pretty nice. Thanks. Oh yeah. Whoops, I have it all zoomed in. Yeah, I think this guy's pretty much done. Once I just do the grass on him. Here we go. So yeah, that's Brontera. I guess this should be like the last of the drawings. Hey, Cluttery guy, do you want me to draw any monster? Like, do you have any idea for a monster you want to draw? Want me to draw? Doesn't say if the monster's level affects how likely a quad it is. Honestly, you can pick. I can pick. That's. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I can actually color them in what I think. So, what I do here, I think of an idea. I just start coloring them in. Luminance. Turn it down to 0. Luminance. It's coloring in. Oh, whoops. Forgot I had that set up too high. What's wrong? Is this it? Please. Okay. Right, forgot. I have it. Okay, yeah. I can just color things in. Grab a magenta. Beat all the saturation out of it. Make it a bit more pink. Oops. I've actually I have managed to figure out how to color in things a lot more quicker now. Yeah. Dude, Larva Lagoon is going to be a nightmare when I have to figure out how stability levels for them. Hello, Pentumbra. The power of the MSM community. Okay. Alright. The Shadow of the Shade. Oh. What if I do this? Green eyes. Actually, no, red eyes. Bring it down to the bottom layer. Turn down the opacity. Oh yeah. Large image. Turn down the opacity. There we go. And remove this part here. Okay. Let me just fix this up. Patch this up real quick. What happened? It doesn't matter. That's him done. Now onto the funky Meebkin. I made the Meebkin rightly funky this time. Better. Maybe if I do this, it will work. Do this. Turn down the opacity. Step 2. Go into manual mode. And color it in. Okay, color in the eye. Yeah, it works. Manual mode once again. To fix this issue here. And there. What's your favorite workshop monster? Oh, that's a tough one. Kind of stuck between Blaret and Pentumbra, to be completely honest. Vengeance also really up there as well. Okay, as in the hand thing, because that's go. There we go. And that's his second hand. Let's move down to... screw it. I'll keep the fees like that. Boom. Whale's my favorite card, but mine is probably Yorick. Honestly, Yorick's a good monster. Yorick is a good monster, I have to say. Yeah. Okay. Let's fidget around with the coloring. Because one thing about me is that I love color. Like, I really do love color. Possibly the biggest thing I've ever been into is just color. Because I just love it. Don't know why. Okay. Increase the saturation. Make it more yellowish. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. And Chancellor is tell about the horrendous thing my brain conjured this morning. The flaming hot Cheerios. Oh, that is horrendous. Oh, jeez. As a person who eats nothing but the most plainest of foods, that sounds horrendous. Like, oh my. Okay. Time to color in the belly now. And for that, I'm going to use my favorite color scheme. Cyan, pink, and yellow. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the canvas color to grey. Yeah, I could probably just knock down the saturation teensy bit. Like this. Just go up here. Oh yeah, that's in white as well. Oh, whoops, forgot to add this. There we go. Wait, Flamin' Hot Cheerios were actually real at one point? Wait, what? Huh? What the? I'm saying I've never had Cheerios in general. Oh! In all honesty, you're not missing out on much. they're not really. They're a pretty bland cereal. And that's coming from a guy who eats nothing but the plainest foods. Oh yeah, this guy, Gusky. The evil Tusky. Oh, I remember him. Time to make him. Pen, why don't you just, okay. Add in the eyebrow color. Hit the desaturation button. There you go. Wait, actually, wait. I should also do one last thing. Whoops. No. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, I'll be sure to keep in mind whenever I get the chance to try them. Hope you will be able to try them one day. I don't really have much to say about them. Although, in all honesty, I have really only tried at least like 5 different cereals in my lifetime. Yeah, I haven't tried much cereals in my lifetime at all. I've been on this planet for 20 years. 2 decades. Okay, Pianster. Let's start with the more primal cousin of the Pianster. There we go. Make this more brown. And I'll bring up, and then I'll bring up the brightness. Hit desaturation, bring up the brightness, the hue. Yeah, just messing around with like brightness and saturation. There we go. And actually no, should I make it lighter or darker? Okay, orange darker. And teeth are going to be lighter. I'm working with like really desaturated colors here. Oh, wait. Oh, speaking of that, there isn't much time left on the 2 decades collab. If you're planning on submitting something, you've gone to like June 3rd. Yeah, I've been. Yeah, in all honesty, I've completely forgotten about that. My bad. Oh no. Okay. I'll just do this. Then we do this here. And then we add in the stripes. Grab this. And there we go. I like the mousepad MSMR. I just noticed that there's minor keys on the spine. Yep. I will never forget about minor keys because they are just as important as the major keys. I've got this thing here. Drawing made entirely out of pentahedrons. Or pyramids. Whatever you want to call them. Yeah. I'm actually going to make myself I'm going to start committing alchemist and start concocting my own colors. Maybe like this. Yeah, maybe this to fuchsia. Yeah, burgundy to fuchsia. And then fuchsia to pink. That would be nice. That would be nice. What is this creature? Well, it's basically a dragon creature made entirely out of pyramids. Oh, whoops. Guess I'll have to fix the lines. Hate fixing lines. Whoops. Okay, I'm actually just gonna go scanning through and seeing if there's any more lines I need to fix before I actually go ahead with the rest of the coloring. Da 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 do. Ba da. I do hope that one day the runics will return. Whoa. Coloring in. Going for a nice hot pink color scheme with this one. There we go. Another one down. Oh yeah, we're all caught. Oh, I forgot about this one. But yeah. We're almost all caught up with the colouring in. And then I think that should be the... And then I should end the stream shortly afterwards. Yeah, get this nice brown colour. No. Ignore this. Yeah. Oh, I see you. Yeah. Guys, actually, I don't think you guys know about this, but Ghost Simba did actually pop into one of my streams, like, I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. Like, we were just all like casually, like, I was just casually minding my business, and he just popped in. It's like my stream chat just gave me a heart attack. Yeah, I still remember that day. There's also the other time when I... yeah. Prior to getting wubbed to oblivion, no, I think it was after he did that. It was like, I think it was like in his Wubbox era, and before like his, general MSM era. Kind of glad that he's kind of like moved on from just doing just Wubbox content to now just general MSM content. Like Celestial Starscape, Rare Wublin Island, the works. There we go. Finished. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my little rare floor color in my little rare florist doodle as well. Let's do that one. Saved my favorite to last. Or not really my favorite, but What the? Oh my. Actually, yeah. Here we go. And then I'll take this, move it up brighter. Yeah, like Rare Florist is has quite a specific color scheme, I will have to say. But I do really like her. What the? What was all the stupid notifications? Okay. Oh, my keyboard's almost dead. And I'm not using it, so wait, whoops. I can just plug it in. Now let's do the lovely checkerboard light pattern, because that is. Do that here, that here. Check if I'm doing it right. Whoa. Canvas background, specify background color, middle of the road gray. This, make it more yellow. rare florists will rare florists will forever have my respect for actually going the checkerboard pattern when it comes to, you know, her lighting up multiple of her panels. Like regular florists just, you know, lights up the, like regular florists just just blends the colors, but rare florist does a checkerboard pattern. Yeah, so yeah, this is my small rare florist, and yeah, I think that's everything for this stream. Oh, whoops, 1 second, I just need to do this real quick. Forgot to add in the light. There we go. All finished. So, yeah. I think that's all for tonight. It's been streamed for, how long? Yeah, 2.5 hours, so, yeah, one of my longer streams, that's for sure. Also, yeah. So, yeah, thank you to everyone who has, you know, popped by on the stream and, you know, said hello and such. And also thank you for, like, everyone for just, like, chatting with me as well. Keep me company. Is your computer background Shell Shoreline? Yep, it is. It really is. Actually, I think I could show you it now. If I not have anything else. Oh yeah, that's my, yeah, it is Shell Shoreline. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for everyone who joined the stream, and hoping to see you all next week when I hope to see you next time. It's not guaranteed to be next week since, you know, I cannot really guarantee anything at all. But hopefully next week I'll be doing some composing, because I really need to get back into it. Anyways, hope to see you guys next time. So, yeah, see ya.